Alright, hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube. We got a lot of decisions and things in this pack. None of them are particularly exciting. Bribery is good. It just wins games, you know, sometimes you play against Emrakul, you steal it, whatever. Breeding Pool is just good fixing, and then Mind's Desire is fun. And then there's, after that it kind of drops off, there's Mer Battlesphere and Garrick. And then like, I don't even know, Orzhov Signet or something like that. Actually, Rebel Master is pretty good too, but I just don't like taking it early. I don't know why. For me, I think it's between Bribery and Mind's Desire. I really just love Mind's Desire. It's so much fun, but I'm gonna take Bribery and try and wheel the Desire, I think. Because Bribery, ooh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Bribery just wins games, and I'm not above it. Again, I don't think it should be in the cube for like fun reasons, but I'm not gonna not play a card because it's good. Time Twister's great. Mox Diamond I also like, but I don't think I've like got a Time Twister like really very often in this draft. So that was not even a sentence. I've had a hard time finding Time Twister to put into my deck. That's what I'm saying. People have figured out that it's insane and have been taking it. If I had Mind's Desire, I would Windmill Slam this Lotus Bloom, but I don't. So I think I'm gonna take Prismatic Vista. Lotus Bloom usually goes late anyway, so I'm just gonna take the fixing and see where we go from there. I like Venser. Like Venser quite a bit. Tireless Tracker is actually kind of cool with Prismatic Vista. And Nissa Who Shakes the World, she's actually quite powerful. Just double mana, but you have to play a lot of green, so it's not ideal. But she's really good. And she like untaps lands, which gives mana, which is good with Time Twister as well. Is Nissa better than Venser? Am I talking myself into a Nissa deck? Nah, we'll take Venser. Okay, I'm happy with that, because now I can just safely take a Repeal. Repeal just feels good. Ancient Grudge is actually really solid too. But people are playing Signets less highly than they used to be, because the cards are just better now. So I think I just take Repeal and feel pretty happy about it. I mean, this card is never upsetting. It's always, you know, a little bit of tempo without a loss of a card. And sometimes you get to kill tokens and things like that, which feels pretty good. Here I can take a Sylvan Library. It's good with Prismatic Vista, and I don't really want to be too aggressive. That is kind of a late Fire Blast, but I already have Time Twister. Blue-green is a good combination, and that is a relatively late Noble Hierarch. Also a late Thundermaw, but people don't really like taking Thundermaw, so I'll take the Hierarch. Yeah, okay, I guess green is open, strangely enough. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna fight it. If green's open, it's fine. Especially blue-green is like my favorite of those variants. Green Sun Zenith is, I think, better than Scavenging Ooze, and like, it just gives you turn 1 mana dorks. I kind of am sad that I didn't take Nissa, but maybe Nissa comes around. That seems crazy, but it's possible given how late that, what was that, a 7th pick Noble Hierarch? This card is, in many situations, just better than Birds of Paradise because of the Exalted. Okay, so this was our first pack, and of the exciting cards, basically Goblin Rabble Master came around. I'm gonna take Banefire because, you know, me we get enough mana to cast it. If I get like Nissa or Mirari's Wake, things like that, then Banefire gets much more interesting. Oh, Mind's Desire didn't come around. Aw, man. Why did they do that to me? It's cool. You don't really need Mind's Desire to win, but I think it is like, it's the card that makes big chunky boy Storm possible. Like, one of my favorite decks is playing like Mana Flare, all the mana doublers with Eldrazi, and then you like slot Storm into it. And Mind's Desire is really good there because you can either hit Storm cards or you can just like hit an Emrakul and just kind of go off. It's pretty sweet, actually. So red's looking pretty open. I feel like I should transition into red. I could end up green-red. And Yavimaya Elder is pretty cool if we get Fast Bond, but I'll take Burst Lightning here. I know Eidolon, the double red card, is also in the pack, but I didn't want to commit that hard to red aggro because the rest of my deck is really not set up to be aggro at all. So that would be, it'd be a hard switch to make right now. And we're getting Garrick this late, so someone took Nissa maybe speculatively, but was kind of off it. What is going on here? Arcanist. I guess it can hit Repeal and Burst Lightning right now. Alright. If I get like Ancestral Recall, I'll be pretty happy about that. There's a Steamkin and a Mutavault. I think I'm going to take Mutavault. Mutavault gets better if I get something like a Primeval Titan. Oh man, that is All right, well, I think I'm somehow going to transition into an aggressive deck. Oh, why are there so many good cards here? Oh my gosh. Mox Pearl, Remand, Elvish Mystic, Sneak Attack, Memory Jar, Fumarole, Jite. I think I'm just going to take the Mox because I do have Time Twister, so like it's good, but there's so much in here that I would like to take. But the good thing is we're going to wheel something. I'm not sure what. And Mox Pearl, again, red is looking to be kind of open considering how late that Fire Blast went. So if I do end up like some red aggressive deck, then I'll be happy to have Mox Pearl. Huh. Oh boy. What do I even want to do here? I like Hydroid Krasis. I think if I wanted to win, I would just realize red is open, pick Shrine of Burning Rage, cut all my cards, and just commit hard to mono red. I'm not really feeling like doing that, so like I'm just letting people know who are like, wow, Caleb, why didn't you go mono red? This is why. It's just more fun for me to draft cool stuff rather than seeing the signals that this archetype is the most open right now. Mind Twist is good, but I don't think I can make that work in the deck, so we're just gonna take the Krasis. I probably don't have the mana for Cryptic Command, and then maybe we can wheel like Thran Dynamo or Incubation Druid. Oh, okay. There's a lot of things here. I like Golos, Fractured Identity, High Tide, Spellseeker, Terastodon. I like them all. Is this going to be the classic Caleb Gannon High Tide deck? Because Mind's Desire did not come around. You can actually cast High Tide off a Dreadhorde Arcanist. If you're really feeling it. I really want to put Fractured Identity in the deck. This would be a good Mirari's Wake deck. And I have Noble Hierarch Mox Pearl Vista. I think I'm going to take Fractured Identity over High Tide. This is me breaking the addiction. I know, it's crazy. But sometimes sacrifices must be made for the greater good. Oh, that's a Gaia's Cradle. Probably not doing this, or this, or this. I might still put Banefire in the deck, but I'll hide it over here for now. That is a Gaia's Cradle, which could be real good if I get enough, like, elves. Otherwise, Windswept Heath helps fix for Fractured Identity. I think I'm going to take the Cradle, actually. Cradle has a very high upside. Of course, what is going on here? Why do you guys do this to me? Alright, I'll take it. I have a Time Twister. There's a Seachrome Coast. There's also an Edric. This is actually, Edric is interesting here. This would be a really fun Time Walk deck. What do I want to do? Smuggler's Copter is also kind of good with Mana Elves, but I don't have too many. I think I'm going to take the Copter. Like, Thalia would be interesting, but I'm not doing that. And Edric might even come around. Very few decks actually want to take him. Well, Crucible and Ramanop both in the same pack. I kind of want to get Ramanop here because it's good with Gaia's Cradle and I can find him off Green Sun Zenith. So I think it's actually somehow better than Crucible of Worlds. There is also an Angel of Invention, but if there's still outs for me to Fast Bond Crucible Strip Mine, I will take it. Arbor Elf plus nothing. Memory Jar? Okay, I don't think this is really a Den Protector deck, although Den Protector Time Twister is interesting, but Memory Jar is kind of cool here. Also the Jite. Oh no. No, we're gonna stick to our guns. Take Memory Jar. Tezzeret, Sword of Body and Mind. Also Shrine just wheeled like nobody's business. I mean, I can cheese some wins with Sword of Body and Mind, I guess. I'm just trying to think, like, if I guess Lotus Bloom is not in the packs, so I'd have to get specifically Black Lotus. I can get Smuggler's Copter, those things. I'll take Tezzeret, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like Sword of Body and Mind, if you hadn't noticed. Linvala is really good in the mirror match. Definitely worth splashing there. And then I can take Raging Ravine or Armageddon. I do have Ramanop Excavator, so I guess I take Armageddon. And then Incinerate for whatever. Swift Spear. I'll take this Swift Spear, I guess. I can always sideboard into like a pretty aggressive deck actually with like Fire Blast, Burst Lightning, Swift Spear, Incinerate, Siege King Commander. Oh boy. Why are all the good cards in the same pack? Time Spiral, Scalding Tarn, Coalition Relic, and Mox Jet. Oh man. Okay, so first thing to know, if I had Fast Bond, I would actually take Time Spiral over everything. I don't. Do I take the Mox Jet or the Coalition Relic? Probably just Mox Jet. It just sucks to pass a Time Spiral. But yeah, I gotta take the Mox because I have Armageddon. And I think I'm just kind of ramping into that nonsense. Besides, good things are going to come out of this pack anyway. Like, this is going to be gone. This is going to be gone. I know Time Spiral is going to get taken, but maybe I get a Devoted Druid. It hurts, but alas. Vector Fiction, Polluted Delta. I don't have really much for that to hit. So do I just take Vector Fiction? I have so many 5-drops. Probably not playing Tezzeret. Green Suns can get one of my 2 elves. So I have a lot of fast mana and then some random stuff. What is this deck? What am I doing here? I mean, I think I take Vector Fiction. Guy's Cradle with 5 creatures is really suspicious. But we can Vector Fiction, a Myriad Angel. No, I think I take Birds here. I like Time Warp, I like Spell Pierce, but I think I'm going to wheel a Myriad Angel. And Birds is great with Guy's Cradle and stuff. Ooh, Trop. Plowwinder is also really good here. But I think I need Tropical Island for the fixing, because I have like no reliable way to cast my spells right now. Primal Command, Elspeth. Probably Primal Command. So what can I get with Primal Command? Hydroid Crisis, Venser, that type of thing. Is it even worth taking here? I just take a Questing Beast, try and beat down. Because that's another 5-drop. Actually, I'm just going to take Hallowed Fountain. That can let me cast things later on, like Elish Norn. Is this even an Elish Norn deck? I don't know. I don't even know what this deck does. It's kind of weird. It's actually a kind of decent regrowth deck. Ramp into Elish Norn, play an Armageddon, and like somehow do something. I could play Geist. I don't know what to do. Geist is good with Armageddon, and then the rest of the deck is just chunky boys. Guess I take Elish Norn. I'm not really sure what to do with this deck. It's very, very strange. Like, I think I'm just gonna play a bunch of things really quickly. Force of Will? Bloodbraid Elf? I don't know. Bloodbraid Elf has quite a few bad hits with Green Sun Zenith and Repeal, so I could take Force. There's also an Ulabog that I could maybe cast somewhere, but I don't have like big mana Gaia's Cradle, so I guess I just take Force of Will. I can cast it pretty easy, even if I'm not exiling things. This actually seems like the one deck in the world that should play Polukranos. I normally say this card is like really bad, but I can play like turn 2 Polukranos and just beat down. Like Polukranos into Armageddon. I might even get Questing Beast to come around. I know Mother of Runes is great, but I don't have like reliable early white mana. I'm gonna take Polukranos if it'll let me. Hang on. Take it? Okay, that was weird. It just didn't. So this is the pack that I was excited about. Not that much came around, actually. Not that much that I'm excited about. I don't have Natural Order for Progenitus. I just have Path to Exile for, like, mediumness. Knight of the Reliquary is actually kind of good with Ramanov Excavator, but I think I need a bit of interaction. Also, Path to Exile Armageddon is a pretty sweet combo. So we'll do that. This might be a Carnage Tyrant deck. Just hit hard. Like, I don't have any good restoration combos. We'll just put in a Carney T, hope that works. There's our Myriad Angel, but there's also a Spell Pierce. I think I need to take this Spell Pierce. Just have some interaction, because Angel's good, but yeah, I need some interaction here. There's Archangel Avacyn. They said he couldn't have more 5-drops, but they were wrong. What is this? What even is this deck? I don't know. Don't ask me. We'll take a Figure of Destiny. Oh, okay, Oblivion Ring's pretty good. The Parallax Wave. I don't have any good Parallax Wave combos, so my mana is abysmal. Unfortunately, Memory Jar is kind of bad here. I'll play Time Twister, and the rest is okay. I don't think this is an LED deck now that I cut Memory Jar. Gaia's Cradle is okay. 24 with all these elves is probably not enough because I'm like, look at all these 5-drops. Yeah, I don't have enough ramp to play 16 land, I don't think. So I need to make one more cut. These go here. This goes up here somewhere. Maybe I remove Avacyn because she's double white until I see an opponent playing like things that Avacyn is good against. I'm cool with that. And then the mana is kind of weird. 4-4-3. I think I want, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white, 6, 7, 8 white sources for Path, O-Ring, Armageddon, Fractured Identity. I think I go down and go up in green, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh, that's not many green sources, but we'll take it. Is that enough? Is that too much blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The mana's real weird, but we're gonna see what happens. See you guys round one. We were playing against Man versus Magic. We're on the play, which is great. We have all of our colors. Okay, I'll take it. Unfortunately, I can't hold up Spell Pierce turn 1, but that should be okay, hopefully. And then, yeah, our curve is so weird. It's all 1-drops and then all 5-drops. Let's get Forest, play Mox Pearl, play you, go. Make them scared of the Mana Tide, you know? Get rid of the draw step stop. That's actually a good way to mess people. Just put a random stop in their draw. See? Spell Pierce! It would have been good! Oh, God. Less scary. Okay. Man, Soul Ring? It's not even fair. I've never had a Soul Ring in my life. So right now, Hydroid Crisis, X equals 2, draws 1 card. But it does block Beaumont Courier. Okay, I'll do it. What? Okay. Right, it's rounded down. Yeah, so it's a 2/2 flying trample that draws me a card. That's still a good rate. The hope was to find something to play turn 5, because my deck is just full of 5-drops. Like, if I can hit a Fractured Identity to grab that Soul Ring would be awesome. Ooh, Emery's pretty cool. Alright, mono blue artifacts. Nykthos. Gonna be honest, wasn't expecting a Nykthos. Actually, this is a pretty good guy's cradle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get in there, chunky boy. Carney T. Hit for 3 because of Exalted. And then draw something good. Yeah, I've drawn quite a few lands with this draw, but Carney T hits hard. I might regret playing Carnage Tyrant. That's like an Explore. Because they can now play Mindslaver. And they have Academy Ruins. But Mindslaver doesn't actually do anything against me, really. Mindslaver is like an expensive Time Walk, but they're very close. They play Golos. So now if they hit a land, they can play Mindslaver around Spell Pierce. Cool. Alright, well, we got a thing. Man, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna Mindslaver me. I'm gonna have nothing in hand. I'm gonna draw Fractured Identity, and they're gonna Fractured Identity my Carnage Tyrant. I don't want it to happen. I just know it will. So they have 1, 2, 5. So they actually can't even kill Carnage Tyrant on defense. So I think I just get aggressive here. That's 9 damage. I can Spell Pierce a Mindslaver if they go for it. And they're nowhere near activating Golos. Also, Nykthos seems really weird. But I guess if you're mono blue, you might as well. One more. I can't. Oh, man. Can't Spell Pierce that. But they can't really block so good. I'm actually going to block here. They can just recast it with Emery, though. So, no. Alright, Fractured Identity on Frost Titan, game over. Let's go. That actually works. So, what do I do here? I can path the Frost Titan pre-combat. I don't know if that gets me anywhere. I think they might just chump and die. We're going to go for the make them chump and die strategy. Basically, we attack with Carnage Tyrant. He has Trample. So if they just block with Golos, like with the hope, for example, that they can, like, Emery, then things go pretty poorly for them. Actually, they die, because Path to Exile exiles, then he tramples over. If they block like this, then I Path to Exile the Golos so that they can't recast it. Although, do I really care if they recast Golos? I get in 1 extra damage, so if I do this, I hit for 3 and they go to 5. If they recast Golos... Yeah, actually I'm going to Path the Golos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I don't really want to play my land. Yeah, it's fine. I have Time Twister and stuff. So they have 1 card in hand. I think I kind of regret not blocking Beaumont Courier last turn. Trinket Mage, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stonecoil Serpent with Emery is actually really problematic. Rand Dynamo. I see. So they're going to play it, block with it, then play it. But they might... Do they die still? This hits for 7, this hits for 2. Fractured Identity doesn't kill Stonecoil, but I think it can do a lot of things. Forest. That's a lot of land draws. Okay. So we can do some stuff. I can attack with Hydroid Crisis and Carnage Tyrant. Then they double block Carnage Tyrant with these 2. And then they take 2. That's not so good for me because then they're just gonna recast a giant Stonecoil Serpent, which will kill me like immediately. I can give Carnage Tyrant Exalted and swing for 8, and then they block here, here, and here. And then they still just Emery back Stonecoil Serpent. So that's not so good. I basically, how much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if they draw a land, they can Mindslaver me and then just kill all my stuff. Because I can Spell Pierce their Mindslaver, basically. I think it probably gets better if I wait a turn. Because right now I can't do anything. But like, Elish Norn is a live draw, Bribery is a live draw, Time Twister is a live draw. Yeah, so I Spell Pierce here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I get 1 turn. So I can Fractured Identity the Mindslaver. Also, Emery's tapped down. Does that change the math at all? Elish Norn is super lethal. Smuggler's Copter is pretty bad. Alright, well, made it pretty easy on them, I guess. So I attack like this. They have to double block here. They take 2, they go to 4. I play the Copter. They activate Mindslaver, recast a giant Stonecoil Serpent. They can suicide my Copter and discard my good card. I can make their Beaumont Courier die if I just attack like this, which actually seems good because their hand is kind of empty. So let's force their Beaumont Courier to die. Because if I don't attack like this, basically they're going to Mindslaver and make a much worse attack for me. And by killing all the random blockers, like, they're just going to have a Stonecoil Serpent in play next turn. Although they... Oh, wait a second. That don't kill my Carney T now. Did they forget about Exalted or something? So I'm not playing Copter here because I don't want them to be able to Mindslaver attack with it. Can they just lock me out this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So I think if they draw a mana source, they can. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's okay. Right? They control my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, yeah, we're... Alright, I'm gonna concede. I'm gonna save everyone's time here because they're just gonna infinite loot me, basically. Kinda wish I had Ancient Grudge, gonna be honest. But I don't. Emery's a problem. It's possible I was supposed to just Path to Exile the Emery, but that seems kind of silly. We're fine. I just drew like way too many lands for a 15 land deck, yeah. Alright, the Redemption. No green. Alright, no green. Still no green. Ugh, alright. There is green. I don't think I can really keep Path or Force of Will. Force of Will just way too much card disadvantage right now. I just gotta hope to go for like a quick Pelucranos and hope that a 5/5 is good enough to kill them. It didn't keep Path because I don't have any white mana. Grab Forest, play you. This would feel so much better if it wasn't a mulligan to 5. Like, this hand's pretty... It has the potential to win the game. With a mana source in the top 2 cards in my library. Academy Ruins Beaumont, okay. Yep. Beaumont is a good early start. There's no Soul Ring, so that's good for me. Okay. That's it. That's what we needed. It also blocks Beaumont Courier, funnily enough. The full combo has been unlocked. Ramanov Excavator undoes all mulligans. I could work with this. Oh. Okay. Like this. I'm gonna play Pelucranos here first, before I Armageddon. I'm being like slightly greedy, but like basically if I don't Pelucranos here, then they're gonna get like many turns to level up Hangerback Walker before I can do anything. And then Hangerback Walker is just gonna kill me. So I might have to like Pelucranos and then like Monstrous the Hangerback Walker and then Armageddon. It really depends on what they do. Ooh, Big Garrick. Ah, I'm getting so greedy. What is Big Garrick? Let's move to combat. I'm gonna attack with Pelucranos. And I can do this at instant speed, so I'll play the land first. Right? Yeah, that's weird. Because if their plan is to like block activate, I can just kill it in response. They chump with Beaumont, that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't quite arm Monstrosity and kill the Hangerback. Let's just go for Big Garrick. Wait. Mana. Untap mana. All this. You. This is like one of the best mulligans to 5 I've had in a while. Mana drain. Remand. Okay. Man, if I had just done nothing, that would have been pretty good. But it's okay. I need them to not like Thran Dynamo me here. Because they use Remand, and now Armageddon's pretty much just lethal. And I have Force of Will backup. Okay. Let's do it. Force of Negation. I'm actually going to Force of Will the Force of Negation, because this seems pretty good for me. Oh, they got Gush? That's not cool. Not cool, dude. Alright, let's play Vista, because I don't actually want to draw lands now. And I don't have anything to play, so let's hit first 8. Hangerback Walker is going to become an issue eventually, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I want to find a path to exile. Okay, I still drew a land, but that's cool. So I can Vista for a Forest and Monstrous 1 right now. They probably... Oh, they don't. Okay. 1, 2, 3 mana. So not enough to do anything. I could Monstrous for 1. And you put counters on it. Okay. That's how that works. So basically, I can make Pelucranos into a 6/6 if I need to. Fetch a Forest. How am I still drawing lands? Can someone answer this? Ay. Play Vista. Oh, I'm paying life here. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I should be playing Forests. Let's attack with Pelucranos. Does that work? I don't know if that works. So I can just say no creatures. Yeah, so that actually works. It says any number, so I can just Monstrous, not fight Hangerback Walker. So if they block here, and like, if they block and level up, then I can make him into a 6/6. It does waste the Monstrous, and they do get 5 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put them to 1. That seems worthwhile. Oh, why can't I say none? Any number of targets. I want to say none, but I guess I have to do 1 here. I don't think it actually matters. So they're at 1 life. If they don't tinker like right now, I think they die. Okay. All right, we came back there. Run it back, I suppose. Just hope for the best. Path to Exile seems pretty good. Imagine if I like path them Armageddon. I can't believe I drew mono lands after thinning my deck so much. We're gonna believe in the turn 2 Sylvan Library. And then lose, yeah, and then lose to the turn 1 Soul Ring. Ugh. Yeah, Soul Ring is a beating. I mean, they're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna have 5 mana on turn 2. I'll bluff something. Well, not really bluff. I do have Path to Exile, but they have 5 mana on turn 2. It's a lot. Okay, Jite is a huge problem. Maybe their hand is just all stuff. Play Sylvan Library. Because they can't attack this turn. Oh, if they have Beaumont Courier? Don't even say that, Caleb. Don't even say that. That's not a Beaumont Courier. That's a Mishra's Factory. 20 card to hit with Path to Exile. They have nothing else? Okay. I think I'm just going to pay max life. It basically, like, the moment they hit me, I just lose. So I have to draw towards my Moxen and stuff like that as fast as possible. Here we can play Trop. And then I'm going to Path to Exile the Mishra's Factory, because they're going to equip Sword and Jite to the Factory, because they have equip... Oh, they can actually only equip 1. That's probably just Jite. But that's their only creature here. The downside is I Path, which gives them more... and this gives pro blue-green, that's fine. I also... No, I can't take a hit, because that gives them more backup creatures. I'll let them attack. I don't want them to have mana. Bluff them out with the Path. Yeah, alright, you don't get a hit. So I need to get down an Elish Norn like immediately. Repeal is huge. Holy cow, Repeal is good. And I think I'm just gonna go down to 2 life. I can bribery them, but Beaumont Courier is an issue. I can bribery them and like Frost Titan down their Soul Ring. What am I doing this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if I get hit, I basically lose anyway. I can go to 6. That lets me survive 1 hit with the sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I just need to pay all the life here. Go to 2. Play Mox. Play a land. Bribery them. I need blue here. This plays around Daze as well. There is a Frost Titan there. I think I like just Frost Titaning down their Soul Ring. Beaumont Courier is not in their hand. Yeah, you don't get a Soul Ring. Pass turn. Now, Beaumont Courier is still lethal, but it's not in their hand. So they would have to top deck it. And then I can Armageddon next turn and win the game. Yeah, we did it! They didn't even see the Armageddon! Oh, man. And that is proper use of Sylvan Library. You just, when you're behind, you just have to keep drawing cards. Because that's the only way I was able to draw into like Mox plus Bribery is pay max life the first time, max life the second time. It's like double Ancestral, basically. Won the match. See you guys next round. All right, I'm on the play. That's good. Let's not mulligan to 5. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will keep. This hand's like, it's good. You know, it's like fine, decent, casual. I keep reading this deck has double Mox. Like, it's a bunch of nonsense and then double Mox. Like, we can turbo out 5 drops pretty quickly if we don't just draw only lands. Opponent mulligan to 6. That's good for me. Let's play Noble Hierarch. And I think I'm just going to get down the Mox now. There's like some consideration to waiting if they have like Putrid Imp. Okay. Pretty happy I have Oblivion Ring. If they have some things, you might want to wait. If they don't, you probably don't want to wait. I think I want to just Factor Fiction. So we'll just see what happens here. Hopefully they don't just brown me like immediately. Like discard Emrakul, Shallow Grave, good game. But I could Factor Fiction into Force of Will. Okay, play you. They kept a 1-lander? Well, Force of Will versus the World is a little bit scary. The only thing they could possibly have here is Shallow Grave Emrakul that would kill me. I'm gonna take the World. That feels like a bluff. Let's play Sylvan Library. Actually, I can go land, Ramanop Excavator. Oh no, but I need, yeah. I can go Ramanop Excavator, Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, this works. Gaia's Cradle, Sylvan Library, while holding up Path. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 permanents. So if they Shallow Grave Emrakul, I can just keep Ramanop Excavator in play, take 15, and then just win from there. So this is like a weird situation where I don't really want to Sylvan. Oh, Venser. I think Venser means I'm fine. I'll pay 4 life. Because I want to hit another Mox. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I could just play Elish Norn, kill their Putrid Imp, force them to discard right away. I think I'm going to pay 4 life. I'm only paying 4 life if I'm killing the Imp. So can I Pelucranos Monstrous? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can. Okay, so then I'm going to pay 4 life to keep both of you. Put you on top. Because then they can't Shallow Grave me. Yeah, that works out. So we do this. Kill you. Okay, they didn't even Putrid Imp. That's probably game over. I think they were just waiting to see more of my deck, because that split was really dubious. Because now they can't Entomb Shallow Grave, and I can beat everything else pretty much. So I can just put this on top, pay to keep this in hand. Then I can shuffle. I don't want to draw more land. I guess I want probably a lot of white. Can I kill with Elish Norn? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8 is 13. So Elish Norn does not kill, but she's very close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of this mana for Elish Norn. No, we're going to play it safe. We're just going to go O-Ring on Izzet Signet, hold up Venser, and just kill them in 2 turns. Entomb is fine. I just bounce whatever they entomb. And this actually gives me information on if they have Shallow Grave Emrakul. They do! Alright, they went for it. I respect it. Venser. So they were just waiting for any land, basically. Okay, so I could have actually let them Shallow Grave, because Emrakul has protection from colored spells. Something to think about. Parallax Wave kind of keeps me safe from that, because this can just yoink an Emrakul. Also, Bribery is insane here. Carney T kills pretty quickly. Maybe get rid of Carney T. Everything else in my deck is kind of sweet, so let's do that. Do I want to Turbo Bribery them? And by Turbo Bribery, I mean turn 4. This is a lot of mana. I think I can do better on the draw. Okay. I guess I'll keep this one. Get rid of a forest. This is turn 2 Green Suns, maybe? I really want to draw an elf. I know I just mulliganed an elf, but it was an elf plus like 15 lands. There we go. That's better than an elf. That is a turn 2 time twister, my friends. Uh-oh. As long as they don't reanimate me specifically this turn, I'm just going to time twister, undo their entomb, undo my mulligan. Ashen Rider, okay. Don't reanimate it. Don't do it. Exhume, okay. Man, they had like the nut hand both turns. Both games, I mean. And this is only when it dies. So I can get Oblivion Ring or something like that. Factor Fiction. I'm gonna get a Mana Elf. Because I'm dying very soon. Noble Hierarch. Go. Next turn I can Factor Fiction to try and find an answer, maybe? Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe I just Time Twister. It depends on what if I draw a good card, I don't think I'm gonna Time Twister. Guy's Cradle. Evoke Muldrifter. I think I'm just gonna Factor Fiction. While they're tapped out. Definitely not casting. This is actually really bad. None of these cards are good for me. Because I have Time Twister, I'm basically just taking the pile with Arbor Elf in it. Like, no matter what. Because I just need the mana fixing. Because at this point, like, I'm digging for Oblivion Ring, Path to Exile, Venser, and that's about it. So, like, I just need mana. Karn is kind of scary. You can have... So whatever card I give them, they're actually not going to have. So I guess that's going to be Massacre Worm. No, I think I give them Through the Breach and then shuffle that away with Time Twister. Yeah, we're just going to Time Twister here. Let's go Arbor Elf. Guy's Cradle. Time Twister. That was horrible. And Birds of Paradise is exiled, so I actually can't get anything with Green Suns for 1. Okay, that was really bad. Right, so they should have Massacre Worm. Okay. Do I give them Animate Dead? I'll give them a land. It's pretty likely they have land. Although it means Massacre Worm is coming down and going to massacre me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw Elish Norn. Okay. So Elish Norn is actually kind of good here, but it means Massacre Worm doesn't kill my stuff, but they can just discard a fatty and then they have Animate Dead. Okay. Spell Pierce. I think I can play Elish Norn and hold up Spell Pierce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now they hit me for 3 in the air, I go to 2. And then I Spell Pierce something, hopefully. And then Hydroid Krasis actually kind of stabilizes. The problem is that when I trade with Ashen Rider, I'm actually going to lose my Elish Norn. And then if they put a Massacre Worm in play after that, then I die. Oh, that just kills me. Spell Pierce, they can pay. Alright. I think I'm on to game 3. There's no real reason to do anything. They just, like, if they don't have turn 1 and 2 Exhume, I'm fine. But that's how basically every game against Reanimator feels. I do have Spell Pierce and Force of Will, and I didn't want to show them Spell Pierce there because I don't think they've seen it. So, let's go first. Don't have a nut draw opponent. Okay. This hand is pretty good. Basically, I think I'm going to go turn 1 Birds, turn 2 Time Twister, unless I draw something better, because this leaves me with things in play, and it'll give them a random card, or a random hand. It depends on if they're mulliganing a lot, but if they keep 7, I think this is good. They mulled to 5. Well, that makes this whole game plan really awkward now. Why you gotta do that, opponent? Pelucranos. I don't want to put them back up to 7. Well, my hand's so bad. Here's what I'm gonna do. Repeal my own bird. And then recast it. Because I just need to hit a land. Future Imp, okay. Come on, deck land. It's not a land. Not a land. I could die right now. Attack for 1. This was also a mulligan to 5, so it's not super likely that I lose here. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so bad. Yep. They didn't even play around Spell Pierce. Yep, sometimes you just get there. There's my land. I mean, I have to Time Twister, but if I had drawn this anytime sooner, it would have been way better. That just gives them a full hand to kill me with, but I'm dying so quickly anyway. I guess... No, I can draw a land, Venser their Massacre Worm, and then Time Twister. Because they only have 3 cards in hand, so they can't have too much. Alright, goodbye, Time Twister. They also sap my life total. That sucks so much. So I can draw a land for Venser. Alright. I don't have any. I should have specified what kind of land. See you guys around 3. Alright. Enough of last round. We're on to this round. This hand's quite good. Turn 1 birds, turn 2 Ramanop. If I get the fetch, then Ramanop will actually do something. Also, I could just draw Armageddon, and that would be pretty good. And opponent mulliganed. A lot of good things here. I think I'm gonna play Mox Pearl just in case I need to Path to Exile for some reason. Not gonna Path to Exile a Mana Dork though. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So land, Ramanop, Arbor Elf. Go. I think I might Path Exile Devoted Druid. I'm not sure. If I draw a land, I'm just gonna jam Carny T. Oh, Pelucranos. Play you. Yeah, I think on upkeep we're gonna path this. Because that's like so much mana. Although, no, we're not actually gonna path it. It's like trading a bit of mana for something else. I'd rather just path the thing that comes down later. Because I have Pelucranos, which can threaten most planeswalkers. And if they can't use the mana this turn, then I'll be really happy I saved Path to Exile. So I have 5 mana, so that is monstrous 2. So if they just pass, I'm in great shape here. No. Why'd you go to second main? Winter Orb. Okay. Birds of Paradise. Okay. Let's untap the blue. Smuggler's Copter. So they couldn't do anything crazy last turn. I think we just Smuggler's Copter. Hit for 7. I guess if the last card in their hand is Natural Order specifically into Craterhoof, I die, but until I've seen it, I can work with Rafellos. Me and Rafellos are cool. Opponent, you're just not gonna have any creatures left. 5. Wait. Oh, freaking Arbor Elf. I was gonna say I want to hold up Path to Exile here, but I can't. But that's cool. Monstrous 2, right? Yeah. Just Monstrous 2. Yeah, I messed up. I should have been holding up Path, but that's fine. We're gonna kill Rafellos and Birds of Paradise. Crew this. They have 1 card left? Yeah. Definitely loot. Discard a land. Can I play a land here? I can do it next turn. That's cool. They're down to 2 life. I don't know of many things that can get them out of this, but I really wish I had white mana open. Or I had been able to attack with Ramanov Excavator. It didn't matter there, so that's good. Linvala! Yeah, get in there, Linvala. Nice mana elves. And then Parallax Wave is interesting, but not like the greatest thing ever. Elish Norn is like amazing here. I probably don't need Spell Pierce until I see Natural Order. So we have Linvala. I think I keep this. I can Path to Exile to find a Plains. I also have Smuggler's Copter to like dig for it. And if I could just jam Linvala quickly, I think the game's over. Tropical Island, okay. So play the Copter. No, okay. I was gonna say I can't even cast that. Play the Copter, attack for 1. Hope for nothing too scary. Oh, they have nothing here too? Okay. Forest, so let's attack here. I really want to hit a white source. Because once I hit 1, I can path my own Arbor Elf if I really need to. Discard this island. Play a forest. So next turn I can Garrick, I guess. There's a lot of cards in my hand I just cannot cast right now, which I don't like. Oh, they missed a... No, they didn't miss a land. They're just not doing anything. Very strange. I guess playing Gaia's Cradle is the same as using Arbor Elf, but I get a Smuggler's Copter hidden, so let's do that. Okay. I'm interested. I think I still... Yeah, I still need to play Gaia's Cradle to cast Garrick. But... Yeah, and I probably need this for double blue. Play Garrick. Garrick makes a beast. Hope that I don't die right away. Opponent's draws have been really mediocre so far. This has to be a prime time, otherwise why did you keep this hand? Yeah, okay. Now I'm on board with their hand. If we can't find a Path to Exile here, That's seems like more of an our problem than their problem. If we can't find a white source, I mean. Ramanop Excavator. That's huge. Okay, so let's loot with the copter first. I kind of want to draw with Garrick, but if I hit Pelucranos, yeah, let's loot with the copter first. Wait, let's crew here. Birds is white mana. Do I discard Mox? No, I'm just discarding lands because I have Excavator here. Draw 3 with Garrick. Why is finding white mana so challenging right now? Alright, they're gonna get a hit with prime time. I just have to accept that. So, I can play Ramanop, play a land, play birds. I have a Mox Pearl as well, but next turn I can just go off. And I guess I play Mox Jet just in case they have like something too crazy. And hope I don't die. Because I think if I untap, I should just win. Them killing Garrick is actually kind of good, because then I can like draw Garrick and replay him. They could, I think honestly, just Craterhoof hardcast kills me. Okay. I'll take it. They're attacking me and not Garrick. Also acceptable. Weird. Oh, they were attacking Garrick. Why didn't it show? Maybe it did and I'm just dumb. I think that's actually better, because then I can redraw Garrick. Green Sun Zenith. Okay. So let me see what I can Zenith for. It's basically Pelucranos and Carnage Tyrant, which don't do a whole lot here. I can get white off birds, Oblivion Ring Prime Time, 1, 2, 3, O-Ring. Are they like trying to hardcast Emrakul's or something? I have many questions. Let's crew with Ramanop Excavator, because he doesn't actually do very much. Loot and see what we find, because now they didn't do anything last turn, so I don't know if I want to Time Twister and give them a full hand with like 100,000 mana. Discard Island because Vista gives us white mana, which is huge. I guess I wanted to discard Vista. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Play Vista. Grab Plains. I guess I Green Sun Zenith for Pelucranos. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can do 2. That doesn't do a whole lot. They have 10 mana, 11, 12. Yeah, sure. You can do whatever. I can beat anything besides Hardcast Emrakul, but they would need like Channel to get there, because that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, Ulamog doesn't do it because I have Path to Exile. I might actually be able to Monstrosity big enough to like kill Primetime. So their deck it's definitely a Channel Eldrazi deck, and this is the downside, is like you play it, but if you don't draw a Channel, then you just die. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So how much mana am I gonna have next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I can monstrous this for 6 and kill Primeval Titan. And I don't actually lose to a hardcast Emrakul either. So yeah, we're gonna path now. Oh, actually, I think they're just dead. I think they're actually dead because this adds more mana. Get Plains. So let's crew you with Excavator. How much mana do I have? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off Guy's Cradle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that is monstrous for 6. And I can kill both of these. Primetime blocks here, and then they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're dead. So I guess I crew the Copter with Arbor Elf because I don't need it. Then I monstrous for like a whole bunch. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I can monstrous for X equals 6. So we're going to do 5 and 1. They have one blocker that has to block here, and then they take lethal. Well, that was kind of not exciting, but sure, I will loot. Ah, man. Yeah, and that's kind of the downside of like the Channel deck. Sometimes you get there, sometimes you just get browned. So we were actually very close to 3-0 with this deck, probably on the back of having 2 Mox. Although, honestly, in the green deck, having a Birds of Paradise is very similar to a Mox, because they both let you play 3 drops on turn 2, which is kind of where the power spike happens anyway. Like this deck didn't really get to take advantage of turn 1 Mox 2-drop because this is all we had. So honestly, if these Mox were just 2 mana elves, the deck would have played out similar, maybe even better because of Gaia's Cradle. Who knows? Which is why I always say, like, if you're gonna take a Mox, in the green deck is probably the worst place for it, because like you just have other things that are similar. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. This deck was super weird. I don't know if I'm gonna try and draft a deck like this again, but we had a weird draft, so I think we made the best of it. See you guys next time.